Because yeah, we're planning on heading to Thanatos here soon-ish. Probably take today, just kind of relax
Chill
a little bit, and then
after what Varian and Alarin just learned
We're gonna have a beach episode. Are we having
about their
our
rocks.
we having our beach episode? I jokingly said I was going to prepare for a beach episode because I joked about it last time, and I didn't. So I don't know. I'm a little worried. We'll think of something on the fly, though. Don't worry.
well, I'm glad that you two, Ibran and Nala, at least continue to have some good food. Did you save any drink for me? Or us, honestly?
Wait,
Or
are we still at the thing?
Just at the restaurant.
I'm gonna move my bottle of wine slowly away from Varian.
Look, I'm not going to. I'm not going to slam down the wine. I just want, just a drink. It's fine. That's your wine. You paid for it. You're paid for it. I'm respectful
no.
of that.
I didn't pay for anything. I found it on this ship
Huh?
we were on.
Did you steal from Captain Maynard?
No, the ghost ship.
Oh, the ghost ship.
Yeah.
But what? Okay.
I'll pour. Well, I have like a whole like pitcher of ale in front of me, and I'll like pour a big glass for Varian and like pass it over to him.
Cheers, brother.
So what did you guys learn in there?
Well, no, go on. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were
No,
talking
go,
first.
go
Nope.
on. All right. I go and show my necklace. Well, these apparently are keys that are needed to. Look, we just had this conversation like 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago, and I'm already kind of spacing out. I believe they're keys just to like for a particular meeting place. Was it to meet the gods, or was it?
Wasn't it? Wasn't it like the underworld?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't really pay attention during that. I was more trying
Clearly.
to maintain the facade that I was going to vomit the entire time just to make them hurry up.
Yeah, no. Long story short, keys to the underworld, don't lose them, probably makes us a target.
Yeah, what to the what's?
Yeah, that's what I said. Keys to the underworld, there should be 3 of them. We now have 2 of them.
We're missing pretty much the only one left would be for Hades.
Yup.
So,
Well, guess. I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory what they do, but I suppose best hold on to them and just keep them safe.
oh yeah.
Yeah, keep them as hidden as possible as well.
Granted, I don't know if we have all 3 keys, they'll lead us to the place where they'll need to be at, or if we need to know the location first before we can use the keys.
I don't know.
Part of me is hoping it's the latter of those 2. That way, just in case if something happened to what we have, did fall into the wrong hands, they would still have to figure that out as well.
Well, better. Best just to hold on to them then. Well, suppose it's time we figure out our next move from here.
Probably. I also got horses secured for us. We just have to go back to the church and ask for them when we're ready to move on.
How did you manage that?
The stone I was given, pretty much. They basically, long story short, since it has a symbol of Poseidon on it, you can't just get the stones, from anywhere. Pretty much it's what am I what words am I looking for? I'm sorry.
If I remember correctly, I think he's stated it as like you're one of the gods chosen, if
Or like favored by the gods or something because of
something like that.
I
Yeah.
don't know what. Thank you. Why? I don't know. But yeah. Basically I showed them the stone and they pretty much if there was anything they could do for us, and I asked about transportation to our next destination.
Well,
Horses were offered, and
it seems like from what just from speaking to the priest here, it sounds like even here they have very little idea of what's going on,
yeah,
even though there have been some occurrences. I think
yeah,
our best bet at this point is just to keep moving and head for Thanatos.
absolutely.
So that's our next destination then.
Been, yep.
I would say so, yeah. They also mentioned Vronti,
Did
but
they? I don't remember.
well, if I
They
remember
were.
correctly, the seats of the church are spread across the whole island.
Mm-hmm. But they were
And
trying to figure out what was going on in Thanatos. They were doing more
right.
research as to what was going on in Thanatos, so it's probably our best bet is to go there first.
And we know that whatever's happening is tied directly to the statue of Hades, or at least that's what the cultists have been targeting.
Yeah.
And we know, and that is where the seat of that church is. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that's our best bet.
All right.
Alrighty. Steve, what time is it? Like, what time of day?
It's probably like late afternoon.
Okay.
So probably bed down for evening, and we start heading out first light.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Is there anything else that care to look around town at all anymore before we go?
There's nothing I can think of that I need.
Not that I can think of.
Nyla?
I did do my shopping today, so I don't need to do any more of that. And while the beach is very tempting, I suppose we have more pressing things to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we're heading out at first light, we can take a little bit of a little leeway until time to hit the hay.
That would be nice. And
you
even
wanna
getting
you
a bit
wanna
of
go
a
to
day
the
off.
beach, Nyla?
I would love to go to the beach.
Let's go beach episode, boys.
I don't know if I've never been to the beach.
Oh no, I
Oh.
didn't.
I've heard, I know what the beach is. I've heard about it, but you know, all my experience with the ocean so far has just been docks and ports and coastal cliffs.
Well, that makes the two of us.
No,
And that's
no.
for the most part the
I should
general
have
gist of
planned
kind
more.
of how most business on the ocean is. But I would definitely say a nice time on the beach is probably one of the highlights of what makes the ocean a little bit nicer. So I'd say, come on, let's head to the beach, relax a little bit some more, and just hopefully prepare ourselves for. It's probably going to be a very long journey, huh? from city to city.
I can imagine so. I don't know. I don't know what the roads are like, or I don't know anything about the island as a whole. But
Probably before we head out. Wait,
this
do you
might be
guys
our
know what
hard-
time this? Do you guys know what time this restaurant closes?
Why?
Honestly, I'm. If it's going to be a very long journey, I would like to procure at least a couple of caskets of ale, barrels, whatever you want to call them. Just large containers of drink.
How are you gonna be carrying that?
That's right, we don't have a wagon. Shit.
I mean, I'm sure we can purchase a wagon
Oh Jesus.
if you need one for your.
We do have the
personal-
gold.
We do have some gold that we can
We
spend.
do have
on-
some gold. Some gold that's weighing us down. It's real
Would you
heavy
like-
in our pockets.
Dude,
So what I'm
would you like
hearing
to
is
go
the
ballpark?
booze cruise, huh?
Booze
They're
wagon.
in.
I'll go procure a couple of barrels.
I'll go look for a wagon.
I'll tag along for the wagon.
Then we'll reconvene back at the beach
Wait, with
closest
the
to here. Yeah.
barrels.
Yes, that seems reasonable.
All right. It's a plan. I'll kind of try to like flag down a waiter in this building. Let's see if there's
Bear,
anything.
thanks for the sub. Thanks, Bear.
Oh shit, I've been following Steve for a couple months.
It's been a few. 22.
Oof.
So you guys are gonna go get a wagon? Is that what I heard?
Alarin, who are you with? Are you with us?
Uh,
Are you with me?
sure. Yes.
One. Well, alright, come along, Alarin. Nyla.
Oh, am I? No, you can't hear me. Okay.
What?
I did say yes.
Oh, alright. There's gotta be a wagon shop. Shop? Do they sell wagons in shops? Place, a wagon place around here somewhere in a city of this size.
Hello, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you guys go looking around, and if you could believe it, you walk or you just basically run into it. Just wagons are us.
Oh my god,
Wagons
I almost ran right into this wagon.
Imagine.
You just
That is the magic of a city of this size. You can find everything for sale here.
just elderly man just kind of looks up. He's like, "Oh, hello there, young man. Are you here to buy a wagon, perhaps?"
Why, as a matter of fact, we are good, sir.
Oh, you've come to the right place. Happen to make the finest wagons in town. I've got big wagons, small wagons. And what are you looking for?
Well,
A medium-sized wagon.
we're looking. Well, we need a wagon that is large enough to carry enough ale for a trip across the island.
The whole island?
From here to Thanatos. There will likely be heavy drinking along the way, every day, nonstop.
Oh God.
He's gonna like. Oh my god! Thank you. He's gonna have to do that. He's gonna kind of stroke his chin. His like long gray beard. It's almost like to the ground, and he's like, I have just the thing. It's gonna take you kind of like around back in his shop, and you come to this wagon. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest. I thought you guys went like a little tiny like pull wagon.
That could work. Well, we'll see.
That's what
That
I.
could work.
If
I-
there's like smaller, sportier models, I might look at those.
Were
too,
you
but
looking
I'll
for?
pull-
I'd like a hand pulled one, but you guys are talking about like a horse pulled wagon.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like two
Okay.
horse holding a wagon.
Yeah,
type
I don't
of
know
thing.
why I was thinking of like the radio flyer, like little red wagon.
That could
Oh,
actually work
wait.
also.
I mean, that would work too.
He's got some of those as well, but he takes you around back, and you guys see this wooden wagon on the side. It's printed in bright, colorful letters. It says "Party Wagon." There's
God.
colorful streamers on blinking little magical lights on the sides and on the roof, and he just kind of like puts his hand out like,
Oh, wow.
here it is. Like, is this not the most perfect wagon you've ever laid your eyes on?
Alarin. My
What?
God, look at it. It's magnificent.
It's beautiful.
I will
Now
not be
that you
taking
can
a seat
kiss
in
that worthless broom goodbye, we're gonna be riding in style now.
No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not sitting in that.
Wow.
Lame.
Look at this.
For free of charge, I will paint flames on the sides. So it looks
How many-
like you're going
How much
fast.
horsepower does that have?
How many
How
horses
much
do you have?
horsepower? Or-
2 horses.
2 horsepower. That's what it's got.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You could probably get it up to 4 if you had more horses.
4? We
Oh,
could probably. I think
imagine.
we could make that a possibility. Good sir, how much is this beautiful contraption?
Well, it is
Okay.
a little worn down. It used to be my personal wagon back in my youthful days, but it's just been sitting
My.
here collecting dust. But I could part with it for, say, 200 gold.
Hmm.
200 gold. Hmm.
Would it be possible to have a ballast on a mountain on the wagon?
What the?
No, what?
I want a ballast on the wagon. I didn't get to shoot a cannon back on the boat. I wanted to shoot a cannon so bad, but I didn't get to shoot one. I want a ballista on a wagon.
Oh God.
I want to
ballista
shoot
on the
something
wagon.
with a ballista.
Are there any sort of add-ons offered like that, sir?
Oh, I'm actually looking at the price of what a wagon costs really quick.
Wait, if we can't get a ballista, our next best thing, Nyla, is you can hop on my shoulders. I hold out the javelin. You point me in a direction,
Oh.
and I'll fire it for you.
You know what? This is saying a wagon costs 35 GP. Is that real?
It does indeed say 35 GP.
All right.
40 GP, since this one's custom.
Yeah, we'll rewind a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, 40 GP.
Done. We'll take it.
Oh, as for add-ons, if you brought me a ballista, I could put it on there for you.
Alright,
Come
we'll
to
pay
me,
for the
buddy.
wagon now and let you get started on the flames.
God.
I can tell my wagon's gonna be in good hands, and he'll take the money. He'll hand you like a little like bill of sale.
I just like thrust it without the gold without thinking into his hands.
Oh my God.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back around with the horses and we're gonna continue looking around.
Sounds good. And he's gonna go grab like a paint can and a paintbrush. And he's gonna get to work on the flames on the side for you.
My God.
And if you find that ballista, you let me know. I'll put it right on top for you.
Oh, okay.
It is just a matter of time.
I'm
I'm
afraid.
gonna turn to the others. Well, that was very easy. That's quite easy, actually.
Ballista.
That was
5E cost.
Surely, if we
Wagon.
found a place that sells wagons with such ease, there must be a place that sells the contraptions of total war and destruction, like a ballista, right?
Blisters are.
We are facing
2000
against cultists.
GP.
Who knows what it can do? We have to be prepared for about anything. And I'll say a ballista is the best we can do.
What if we make this an amphibious vehicle?
What'd you have in mind, Varian?
What if we basically also make this carriage a kind of a boat? Well,
But the only problem is
Ow.
horses aren't particularly amphibious.
no. But just imagine we take this thing, people are chasing us, like, oh, they're going to the ocean, there's no way they're going. We just cruise right in, start sailing along, whip around the ballista, start firing along them, they can't do shit.
But what about the horses?
What about the
Where do they-
horses? What about
And
the
we'll deal
horses?
with it later.
Hmm.
We've got the
Oh.
face. the
Oh
face.
my
Let's
god!
make
What
a
the
list of things, and then we'll address it one at a time.
What? What the fuck?
So
It sounds like a good idea.
First thing on the
Ballista.
list,
Ballista.
ballista.
ballista. Then possibly find a way to make it float somehow.
Buoyancy is going to be our best friend. So we will need surface area.
Alright, well, let's start looking. We could ask around. There has to be an armory of some kind. There has to be some place that supplies the city guard with such things.
Excuse me, slightly older lady, do you happen to know if there is any form of a war shop that sells ballista or such?
Talking to the old man?
No, well, I would assume that would be kind of like stepped out of.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
this.
I was like, wait. When you
We're
call
just back
Yes.
in. We're just back in the city streets.
just so just like some random passerby. Who are you? Who are you calling? Who are you calling old?
I said slightly.
Oh,
You're not that old.
alright.
You don't look a day under 50.
Oh, a sweet talker, are you?
But do you know if there is any form of like a shop that sells such means of destruction such as a ballista in this city?
What? What are you looking for a means of destruction for?
Mostly just for
Defense.
protection.
From
Self-defense.
Yes.
a whole ballista for self-defense with muscles like those? What do you need a ballista for?
It's for me. It's for my own self-defense. I'll feel way more safer if I have a ballista by my side.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, like those are big, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
Oh, yeah.
thought. And I'm just like, wait, mine
They're
is-
huge.
it's like, how are you?
Ballistas are giant.
How are you gonna carry it?
That's not. We ask the questions.
Jesus.
Am I on trial? Where am I?
Find someone else. This man has dementia.
I'm a lady.
You're a man to me now.
What?
What? Ray.
She's just gonna leave. Just walks away.
He didn't do anything. Know anything? I mean.
No, they weren't going to answer if they had a war shop or not.
Maybe a guard would know something about that.
Probably.
Ah, yes. Let's ask a guard about buying
Oh,
police.
do you have an idea?
No. No.
It sounds like you have an idea.
I don't have an idea.
What's the idea? Is it just kind of
There's no idea. It's a. Do you think the guards would get, concerned if we were asking them for a ballista in
Sorry,
their
guys.
city?
Just whacked
No,
my
maybe it's
cup
for
really
a
hard.
boat or something.
Sure. Okay.
But
sense.
think of it this way. They know that we have a ballista and we'll basically register with it, register it with them. Make sure we keep up tabs and everything. That way they know, hey, we're perfectly fine. Everything is fine. We're not going to kill
Gotta run
any of
that
you guys with
fantasy
it.
background check.
Yep. But at the very least, it is people who protect the city. Who knows who we're looking for? A weapon that will literally tear people apart. Nothing could go wrong, right?
Nothing could go wrong.
Until she shoots one of you in the back with it.
Oh.
She did with her fireball.
Fair point. Counterpoint. I don't have any.
He is alive still.
Thank you, God.
Just like the little thumbs up appears in the clouds.
Who's still alive?
Varian.
Oh.
Apparently, Zeus is at least pointing out points that I am still alive after getting shot in the back of with a firebolt.
Slightly singed.
Yeah, I don't think the fur is gonna grow back anytime soon, but it's fine. I have a coat.
There's
I'm just picturing you like if your fur got singed off, like I'm picturing there's like a hole in your coat too. So it's not covering anything at all.
It's fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, let's look for anyone, and or if there is just a happenstance shop that sells ballista.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean you would see like city guard like walking the street, have like much like bright like sea blue armor, carrying like tridents on their backs. No idea what they're doing right now.
Now, what if? What if?
Oh no.
I turn directly to Alarin.
Oh,
You're technically chosen by Poseidon, yes?
yeah, but I don't want to go showing off that, you know.
I have made a mistake.
Fair point. But
No.
ballista.
No. You want the ballista? You can ask for it.
Ubrin, Nyla, you guys are a lot better talkers than I am.
Oh,
I trust you more with this than me, because honestly, I don't think they will like me.
Why not?
Just a gut feeling.
Well, I say we go looking for one first.
And I thank you for gifting a sub to Sev. I appreciate you.
Alright.
Wait. I'm sorry, did we find one?
No. We
No.
found a couple of guards,
Oh.
but
I don't mind going to ask the guards if they know anything about
Nyla.
the workshop.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you go ahead. Back you up.
Okay. I'll go approach the guards.
Can we help you?
Oh yes, hello. I'm looking for a siege engine workshop.
But they're gonna kind of look at each other and kind of like put their hands on their weapons and be like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yes.
what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were cutting out a little bit.
Oh, did I cut out?
No, Steve did a little bit.
No, you
Wow. Do you want to come down to the station and talk about that?
Why?
You're asking for A siege engine?
Yes.
That's kind of a cause for alarm.
How? I could be buying a sword, and would you arrest me for buying a sword?
It's a little different.
No, it's a weapon. A weapon is a weapon.
What
It's
do
not like I said. I'd like to buy a ballista to shoot at the orphanage.
You're gonna buy a ballista to shoot at the orphanage?
No.
This-
Look,
Excuse me, sirs. You
ah!
have to forgive my friend here. They're a little confused. What they meant to say is, we'd like to buy a ballista to protect the orphans.
What do you need a ballista?
You see, we've been tasked. We're traveling adventurers, and we've been tasked with defending the orphanage.
I think we can defend it just fine.
Oh, I don't know. Do you have a ballista?
You make a fair point,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, wait, so are you looking to buy one?
Oh, of course, for a fair price of 2.
I
We're no scoundrels here. We frown on scoundrels.
Roll me a persuasion check. One of
Me?
you guys.
Not me.
See.
They're a little suspicious. Not every day a citizen, a 19. All right. Like I mean, if you really are adventurers, these are kind of trying times. You could try. There's a large workshop near the docks that sometimes supplies ships, but for something like that, that's gonna cost you a lot of coin.
Do you have an idea on how much it would be?
No, I've never had to buy a ballista before.
Fair enough, good sirs. We appreciate your help.
You're
We
welcome.
will inquire down by the docks.
Okay, we'll give you a little nod, and they're going to continue on their way.
I don't know, Nyla. This is already harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not just a ballista store you guys can accidentally run into.
It's not, ballistas are us, like it was wagons are us.
Well, we do have until tomorrow. I'm sure if we pay whatever the cost is, I'm sure they can.
Do we want to spend our time looking for ballista, or do we
Chat.
want to go to the beach?
Chat, I'm gonna
we
I'm
can
gonna let you guys in
inquire
on a
about the
secret.
ballista.
Well,
And then we can go to the beach.
Let's head for the docks and at least ask around. We've
Chat,
It's fair.
already
Guys.
done that much work.
look, y'all. I looked up how much a ballista costs. 5e, 2,000 GP. We're kind of spendy.
Fair enough.
Just to the docks we go. After that, we can go to the beach.
A little expensive. Alright, so you guys head down to the docks.
Yeah.
There's kind of a lot of stuff going on at the docks. There's ships getting unloaded, people kind of climbing aboard ships and departing as well. All kinds of like sailors and travelers alike. As you kind of like look up and down, you would see sort of this large building. You see kind of like this crane mechanism, and you see there's some shouting, and something falls to the ground and shatters, causing quite a commotion.
No.
Well, I hope that was not a family heirloom. If it was, well. But where on earth is this shop of
Can we
sorts?
see what fell to the ground and shattered, or?
It looked like it was something made out of wood. sort of the area that it's in kind of looks like it would be like the front part of a large workshop almost.
Let's go ask in there. Start somewhere. They could at least point us in the right direction.
That is a fair point.
So as you guys head over, there's some more guards kind of pushing some people back a little bit. You see one of the straps on the crane mechanism kind of broke, causing whatever they were working on to fall as they were trying to move it. You see sort of like a little gnome guy kind of off to the side. He's kind of crying a little bit. He looks real upset. He's like, "Oh, weeks of work ruined. I guess we'll have to get back to building." And he starts to kind of like, gets a little broom trying to sweep up the mess.
What was it, sir, that fell just now?
It was a large wooden chest. It was ordered by one of the ship's captains, who's very ornate and very heavy. It looks like one of our straps broke and it fell to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have any ballistas for sale?
Ballistas?
Yes.
We every now and then we'll get an order for some and make some. Are you looking to have one made for your ship?
Yes, we are.
It is technically a vehicle, yes.
Yeah. Yes, ships are technically vehicle. That's an odd thing to say about your ship, but okay. And he's gonna call over to somebody and have him take over the broom, and it's like this comically small broom, and they're trying to sweep up this huge mess. And he's gonna have you come inside the workshop. He'll grab like a clipboard and a piece of paper, and he goes, "Oh, all right, can I get your names? My name's Frederick, by the way."
I am Ibran. This is Varian here.
Whoa.
The small one is Alarin, and then this smaller one is Nyla.
Or the same height.
We're the same height.
Well, the hat's deceptive.
A
little deceptive, it's hard to tell. Do we count the? Do we count the Varian? Do we count the ears? Nyla, do we count the ears?
Part of me says yes, part of me says no.
I don't think
I
it's
feel
I feel
like
like
the ears
it's
are a little
a
bit
little
cheating.
unfair to count the ears, but
A little bit.
without the ears, or the same height.
well, these equally small ones are Alarin and Nyla. The scaly one is Alarin.
Oh.
The fuzzy one is Nyla.
Nice to meet you all. Now, how many ballistas are you looking to have built?
Just one.
Just one, okay. And he's gonna mark some notes down on his piece of paper. As well, usually, ballista will run you in the range of 2,000 gold.
I'm walking out. Hearing the price, I'm
Thank
just
you.
walking out, looking for the beach.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate your business. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm like doing little bows. It's like back out. Thank you.
So can I just put you down for the one, or hello?
We will be in touch with our vehicle's captain, and we will get back to you.
It sounds good. I'll be waiting.
Ow, that was.
Who would have?
Ow.
I would not. I had no idea. Well,
I'm not too surprised that it was that expensive,
I
but
am not
was-
surprised.
well,
hoping it was a
Nyla,
little bit more manageable.
would you settle for some sort of bow or crossbow, perhaps? It would still be large for you, and we could tie it to the carriage if you'd like.
That's not quite the same.
No, I suppose not.
Now, I will allow you guys to try and make one if you want.
Say less.
Oh God.
There is a small forest where you could go get wood from. Just a little north.
I don't know about that.
That's up to you guys.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's going to be a lot of work.
It's like a lot of work and a lot of time that we probably don't have.
Absolutely
No.
correct.
I also, it just dawned on me the irony of having a wagon, like a store dedicated to wagons on this small island.
Well, it's a pretty good sized island.
And
They
it's-
need wagons to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
around.
Yeah, it's true. I just.
It's actually a pretty big island
It's a
compared
pretty
to the
big island.
mainland.
Yeah.
So I didn't even think twice about that part.
Yeah.
I'll give Nyla like a little pat on the head. It's like, I'm sorry, Nyla. Don't worry, we'll make it up to you somehow.
Don't mess up her hat.
Maybe the nice man would let you paint your name on the side of the wagon. Would that cheer you up?
I don't want my name anywhere near that.
Nyla's party wagon. Side.
Oh, speaking of the wagon, if you paint my name on it, I'm gonna make a motion for him like to lean down. I need to tell you something.
Uh-huh. I lean down.
I know Fireball.
Oh no.
Well, you could have just said no too. It's fine.
I'm gonna give him a nod and walk out. To the beach. To the beach we go.
You took me
Oh,
on Nyla's party wagon.
That'll raise her spirits. Let's go.
Well, you guys go to the beach. I am going to go order a couple of those barrels though.
Do you need any more gold for them?
Depends on how much one barrel is. I'm at least thinking 3, hopefully.
And how much money do you have?
I have 30 gold on me. A pretty good amount, honestly.
Instead of you going back and forth, we can pitch in, and you can give us back the money if it's like too much.
It's a good idea.
Fair enough.
I'll give him my 50 gold. Just in case.
550, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I feel like that should be plenty. You didn't. I could give some too. Do we need more than that?
Honestly,
So
I
you
don't
take
think
that, and I'll
we
just
need
give
to
some
do
to Nyla if we need it.
it. Okay. Now I feel very nervous about having this much money. All right.
Just
I'll-
hold tight.
I'll
Just hold
come with
the
you.
purse in both
Please
hands.
and thank you.
It's like, oh yeah, that's good. Just walking down.
Just gonna carry the coin purse like a football. Stiff arm anyone who gets near me. Cue the NFL theme.
Alarin, you don't want to go to the beach with us?
I do. But with
Then-
that
then
amount of money, I don't want you to go alone.
fair enough.
He's
That
a
is
big man
respectable.
and a gnome, so-
Can't lose the shinies.
Well, all right, Nyla, let's go. This will be an adventure for both of us.
To the beach we go.
I will look for an ale shop, a brewery. if you will.
There, okay, yeah. There's a few around, kind of near the docks, because they know that sailors like a little ale every now and then.
Just walk in, go up to any of like the nearest either like barmaids or just kind of receptionist person.
I'll be right back while you guys are doing this.
Okay. You walk up to this like young lady, and she goes, "Oh, hello. What can I get for you?"
Hi, how much is it to procure a barrel of ale for travels like a moderate sized barrel?
Well, I guess that depends on what quality you would like. For the finest of ales, which is the ales that we produce here at Tsunami Brewing, it's gonna cost you eight gold.
And how big is this barrel? Like a Like how many gallons?
Size big?
Size big.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
What are
You're
the,
good. You're
what are the
perfectly good. I don't
dimensions of
know.
your barrels of ale?
The specific down to the millimeters. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm kidding.
How many ounces?
But yes, size big.
Each barrel should be about 5 gallons of ale.
And that is the 8 gold per them.
I believe that's what they said.
Yeah, yes.
All right. I will procure 3 of them. I'll give them 30 gold as a tip.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We appreciate doing business with you. Now, where were you planning on carrying these barrels out?
If it's possible, can we have them here until first light tomorrow morning? We'll swing by, pick them up, and be on our way.
Yes. Let me write you just a little note here, and if you show this to us tomorrow, they'll get you all set up.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Nobody's dead, Zeus. What's up? How are you
Well,
doing?
well, simple.
That was very, very nice. Honestly, probably some of the best, service I've had of any form of customer service.
Yep.
Do you feel like that was a little bit of cheap on the tip, or?
I think it's fine.
Okay. I'll go get Nyla the rest of her gold. Let's go find them on the beach.
All right. So they are procuring ale. What are Nyla and Ebron doing?
Nyla, what is a beach? Well, I know what a beach is, so should be easy enough to find.
No death cringe.
I heard that it is a big, maybe not big, but some land be not near the ocean, multi-sand, where people mostly take their vacation nearby. A place to relax and enjoy the ocean. Maybe go for a swim. Maybe make one of them a fancy sandcastle.
Oh, with a port city like this, there must be something like that nearby, right?
I would think so. It is by the ocean. If not, well, one of the other two cities will probably have one.
I'm gonna just turn and start looking around, and I'm gonna walk up to the meanest, gruffest, nastiest, grumpiest looking sailor I can find. Excuse me, sir.
What is it?
My friend and I, we were perhaps wondering if you might point us towards the nearest beach. We would like to relax.
I remember when I could relax. Back before I was a sailor. And he's just kind of if it's the beach you're looking for, and he's just gonna gesture towards the ocean. It's go over that way. And he's just gonna walk away.
I feel like I could have assumed that. But, well,
What a nice gentleman.
I guess let's go that way.
That reminds me. I had some time to think about it. Do you perhaps have javelins?
I do not.
Do you remember if Varian have javelins?
I thought I remember him throwing something, but it could have been an enemy of ours, perhaps, in one of his fits of blind rage.
Why purchase a ballista when I can be my own? When I can be the ballista? We don't need no
You'd
ballista.
like
I'll be the ballista.
you'd like us to throw you like a javelin?
No. Do you remember?
Oh, oh, you mean you would like to be the one shooting the things, not the one being shot. I see.
Exactly. Do you remember with the frogs? When
I
I
do.
tossed the spear at one of them, that's basically a ballista. I could be the ballista on the wagon.
And
With
you'd like to
javelins.
relive that exact moment of sinking a sharp pointed thing into a frog's body. I see.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure we could make that happen. I doubt any number of javelins could cost as much as a ballista.
Well, I am in a good mood now. Let's find the beach. Then we'll
Alright.
we'll worry about the javelins.
All right. Nyla like walks ahead a little ways, and I just like exhale like a sigh of relief, like whew, just in a good mood.
Do we find like wandering
Do we need to
around?
roll perception on the beach to find beach?
No, you guys are able to find it. You guys kind of find like this, like there's like a big sign. It says like Okeanos Beach. You know, some stairs lead down. There's some nice soft sand. People sunbathing, splashing around in the water. And you guys also see a big sign. It says Okeanos Annual Sand Building Competition.
Oh God.
I'm gonna have flashback to the fucking pig. The pig pen.
Sand building competition.
Starts to hear Fortunate Son.
Like, I wonder what that could be. Building what? Houses?
So sorry, sandcastle building.
Oh,
Oh well.
a sand castle, huh?
Would that be something interesting to you?
Well,
Or what surprises?
let's take a look and find out.
So you can see like a little table set up, kind of on the sand. You see some people kind of in line, and somebody handing out like a little piece of paper to each one. If you just walk up to it, there's a couple people ahead of you, and they're kind of murmuring, and they're like, oh, no, I'm so excited. I missed it last year. I can't wait to compete. I hope we can win.
Excuse me, friends.
Oh, yeah, yes.
How do we enter this sand competition?
Oh, it's what we're in line for right now. And put your name on the list, and then they'll announce a time to start, and you have so much time to try and build the best sandcastle. And then some judges will come around, and if you're deemed to have the best one, you'll get some kind of prize.
I'm gonna like turn to Nyla and whisper, Nyla, these are all children. Surely we could build a better sandcastle than they, right?
I would think so. I would
I've
think so,
never
yes.
even done it before, but
I mean, with my size, if they only allow children, with my size, I can pass as one if need be.
well, let's get in line and find out.
So eventually it comes around to be your turn. There's sort of like an elven man sitting at the table and goes, oh, are you here to enter the competition?
We are. Can anyone enter this competition, sir?
Of course, of course. Normally, people will form groups or teams. Will it be you two entering together?
What is the max size of a group?
4.
Oh, well, that is perfect. There's 2 friends of ours that are not quite arrived yet. So we'd like to enter as a group of 4 if possible.
Okay. And I'll hand you a piece of paper and a quill. And he's like, just write your names down here on the list.
Is it okay for me to write my friend's name as well?
Ah, yes, yes. We will be starting within the hour, though. Do you think they will make it here in time?
I would
Well,
think so.
If not, then we'll start without them. It's fine.
Okay. He hands you the list, Nyla, and you see there are like several other groups kind of written down on the list as well. Looks like you guys will be competing against 3 other groups so far.
Sounds good. I'll write everyone's name in it.
Okay. He's like, perfect. We'll make an announcement when it's time to start. And you guys will have about half an hour to try and make the best sandcastle you can. At the end of it, we'll come around and pick a winner. Is this your first year competing?
Yes, it is in fact.
Very exciting. Well, we can't wait to see what you come up with.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the prize?
Oh, the prize, you get named King or Queen of the Beach.
Oh, that's pretty good, Nyla. Imagine being the queen of the whole beach. You could do as you wish, pass laws.
Oh, okay. More of like not like a real queen.
Sneak attack.
Or that.
Ignore
Step on
that.
What's the point of being named king or queen of the beach if it is not quite yours?
Well, just for the fun of it. More of like a honorary title, if you will.
Oh, I see, I see. Is there rules to this competition?
Well, you only have the 30 minutes to design a sandcastle. You can't mess with the other teams. Other than that, there's not much. Oh, you can't use magic to shape the sand. It's all got to be done by hand. I had to think about it for a second.
I can feel like Nyla was smiling, like, "Oh yeah, I can do this." As soon as they mentioned this, just that smile immediately back to just straight face.
Yeah, I was totally not browsing my fucking spell list. All right, well, we'll see how it goes. Thank you for the information, and thank you for the chance of, well, giving us a chance to compete.
Oh, of course. Just then, sort of like large Eric Okra kind of pushes past you and he goes, "It is I, Brad, the four-time sandcastle building competition winner. And I will be making it 5 years in a row as of today. Step aside, the puny mortals." He's gonna grab the piece of paper and scribble down his name.
Ah, Nyla, that bird just pushed me. We can't let him win.
It's quite rude. If
Oh,
there
God.
were no children around, I would make sure that he leaves the beach with both legs broken for this insult towards you.
It's okay.
He's gonna.
We have to end his reign of terror as king of the beach. We can't let this dictator continue on like this. It is our duty as heroes of this land to stop him.
He's gonna turn to you guys and he's like gonna like flex while he's talking to you, and he's just like,
God.
"I hope you didn't enter the sand building competition because I, Brad, am going to win again. No point in
I feel
wasting
like
your
in
time."
every like minor pause, he's gonna do like a different flex pose.
Yeah, different foes.
Oh yeah, yep. And he's like making his pecs dance.
Are you, if you don't mind me asking, Sir Brad, are you entering by yourself or do you have a group?
Brad needs no help.
Oh, Brad has no friends.
Eh,
Oh, it is.
I have tons of friends. As king of the beach, Brad is very popular.
They're all around
But
cheering for you.
Barely.
Just you wait. Brad will show you.
I'm walking away.
You cannot walk away from the Brad. It is I who's going to walk away, and then he's gonna.
Oh, it is my bad. I'm gonna walk back to him, get on my broom, and float away instead.
Got a style on this man.
Damn.
Save your words, Brad. Next time we will meet, it will be as foes on the battlefield.
Of sand castles.
Emotional.
And I'm gonna walk away too, but I'm gonna kind of like do it awkwardly because the sand is really like soft and it's kind of like, and so.
Hey, Bryn,
Yes,
I don't have any tools to make sandcastles.
I do. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna start hustling back towards the inn.
Okay, yeah, you're able to dodge and weave, and you make it back to the inn.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight from my room where I'd left like my pack and most of our stuff. I'm gonna like dramatically like cast open my pack, and I will dig out all of my archaeologist tools that I continue to carry with me. Mainly just a shovel. I'm gonna get my shovel out, which I do have. I have a shovel. Yeah, I have a shovel. I'll get my shovel.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like examine like my pickaxe and my little pickaxe and put that back and like I have like a crowbar and I kind of take that. I'm like shake my head and like, put that back, and then I'll just like grab the shovel and like kind of hold it triumphantly over my head and like make a mad dash back for the beach.
Okay. On your way back, you'll notice there's like a couple little shops near the beach too that are selling like smaller shovels and buckets.
Oh, perfect. Are they like little toy ones?
Oh yeah.
All right. They like catch my eye immediately. I'm gonna like stop and like run up to them. Hello. What are best for building sandcastles?
Yeah. Well, we've got all kinds of tools. We've got buckets, shovels. We've got different buckets in different shapes. If you want to make like a little crab, we've got these. This one kind of looks like it's got the parapets.
I'll take one of everything.
oh. And he's gonna go to the back and grab this like big bucket that's full of a bunch of smaller buckets and shovels and like scoops. He goes, would this do for you?
Yes, I'll take it.
Just one gold.
And shovels. I need shovels.
There's 4 shovels in there for you.
Perfect. How much?
Just a gold.
I give it to him.
No, your kids are gonna love this, sir.
I'm already gone.
Oh.
I'm running back.
as you're like sprinting, it's as Varian and Alan are walking back, you guys just see Ebron sprinting down to the beach.
Wait, why does he have like 5 shovels?
That's sandcastle. Seems I mean, it looks like he's enjoying himself, whatever he's doing.
Huh. Alright, well. Good to know we're at least it's on the right track. I'll find them again.
We should probably get there. So
Alright.
they're not doing anything stupid. Make sure Nyla's not drowning in a well, or I guess in this case in the ocean.
Or drowning a child.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Let's hurry.
We'll quickly make our way to the beach.
You guys quickly follow behind. You see the big banner that they saw, the annual sand building competition, and you see Ebron and Nyla. Ebron arriving with this giant thing of buckets and shovels, and you're kind of right behind him.
This is a bucket. Uh, what? What's happening, you guys?
Marion, there's no time to explain. We have to stop Brad.
Who the fuck is Brad?
You thought the cultists and their shenanigans were as bad as mine is even worse.
Just then, Brad walks back up.
Terrible.
And it's just, it is I, Brad, and just to let you know, I have friends, and I definitely didn't pay them to be here. And behind him, you
Brad,
just see he's like,
just calm down on that fragile masculinity. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I mean, let's take him down.
But Brad will see you out on the battlefield, and he's gonna kind of walk away while looking at you guys at the same time. Try not to break eye contact first.
What? You're gonna chip? Oh, he just chipped a child. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Nyla, before I forget, here's your 50 gold back. Thankfully, did not need it. Surprisingly, a little bit cheaper than what I was expecting.
Oh well, that is good news. I hope you didn't buy cheap hell. You know, you can treat
Nope.
yourself here and there.
No, this is supposed to be some pretty high quality ale, and it's
Oh.
5 gallons per barrel, I believe. Was it 5 gallons or was it a little bit more?
It was 5.
5? Okay.
5 a day
Thanks,
gold
Zeus.
apiece.
I just upend the whole bucket, big bucket, on the ground of other things, and kind of like scatter them out. And then I kind of like, all right, troops, line up.
Jesus.
All right, sure. I'm in.
And I'm gonna like hand each of them like a tiny toy, colorful like wooden shovel.
I just imagine them being kind of like about the right size for Nyla and Alarin, but it's just like
It is like the
Comically
size of like the
minuscule.
middle of my palm
Yeah.
to like my middle finger.
Alright, well, and then I'll just keep using the one I brought with me, which is my shovel, which is like, it's like the spade, like the head of it is like a only slightly smaller than a normal, like a standard shovel, but it has like a smaller shaft to it. It's like the shaft is like 2/3 the length, maybe like half the length, with like a little cross handle on the top, used for like it's just shorter and more portable. But it's still, you know, like about the size of a normal shovel. And I'll kind of like brandish it. It's like, all right, this is what we have to work with here. We need a plan though.
Well, does anyone have experience when it comes to building sandcastles?
Kind of just
I
turn
don't.
my head to Aaron. Have you made any sandcastles while you were out on sea?
It's been a while.
That's good enough.
Fair.
Oh god, it's been a long time.
The last thing I remember from any sandcastle I've made, we'll probably need some both wet sand and some dry sand.
Yep. Mildly wet sand, not too wet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's pick a position then. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide where. Probably closer to the water then.
Not too close.
Not too close, but not
We'll also
too
have
dry.
to keep in mind just in
This
case
is
the
a lot
tide
more
changes.
complicated than I thought. You have the tide changing. This is much more complicated than I thought it would be.
If we want a little bit closer to the ocean, we'll probably need to think of a moat. That way the water doesn't just sweep everything away as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright, well, first off, let's designate an area for us. How big do we want to go? Do we want to go as large as possible? Or
as large as possible.
Right. What's our time restraint on this?
We have
30.
half an hour.
That's doable. Okay.
We can do it.
All right. So this whole entire beach is ours. I'm joking. I'm joking. We don't have enough time for that. Aaron, what kind of size do you think we should try to go for on this with the 30 minutes?
Something doable, so maybe like not tiny, but I'm thinking like medium sized and relatively detailed.
Should we try to shoot for like a 5x5, like 5 foot by 5 foot?
Jesus. I mean that's if we could, I don't know that we could get that much sand.
Fair.
We'll get the sand. Don't you worry about the sand.
3x3 then?
3x3 sounds more doable.
3x3, and we can focus on details.
There. Yeah, 3x3 sounds decently sized.
All right. Are we ready? Do we want to like draw it out on the ground? Would that help?
A blueprint never hurts.
Well, let's see what we have. We have the frog bucket, the froggy bucket. We have the this rampart bucket should be really good. We should use that. Let's see, we have this looks like some sort of fish. We have the fish bucket. I say we use everything. We must use every tool at our disposal.
So we have a froggy bucket, a fish bucket, and a rampart bucket.
Steve, can we get a list of all the shaped buckets we have, please? This is important.
Beach toy.
We should look in the D&D chat in the Discord.
Okay, you have so you have what looks like a castle tower shaped bucket. You
Okay.
have one that is in the shape of a smaller kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like a bucket, but it's like a small crab. So it looks like you could pack sand into it and make a small crab. You got one that's an octopus,
Perfect.
a starfish, a sea turtle, a seashell, and then you just have like a regular round bucket, and then one that's like kind of more of like sort of like with straight sides, so it looks more like a square.
Outside and castle.
Excellent. Square bucket. Okay, perfect.
I'm like frantically looking at beach toy buckets right now. No
Bucket?
idea.
That sounds about right. Sometimes they come with like these little cone ones.
Yeah, there you go, and a cone.
There you go.
And you also got some like smaller square ones, kind of like the crabs, that are like smaller, like square castle pieces.
Okay.
All right. I think we're ready, Steve.
Something like one of those.
Okay, you guys,
Maybe the bottom one. I don't know.
you guys hear the elf that you guys talked to kind of get ready. He casts some kind of spell, so his voice kind of booms across the beach. He said, "All participants of the annual castle building contest, it is now time to commence building your sand castles." And then there's kind of just like a small pop that kind of signals that it's time to start, and you guys can start building a sand castle.
I immediately just go ape shit, right? Okay, so I with my shovel, my larger one, I just start taking huge scoops of like the damp sand,
Okay.
and I'm just like piling it into a mound, and I'm gonna start like digging like a trench, kind of like parallel to the water, but the water's a ways off. But I'm just gonna like start digging like a half circle like moat,
Okay.
but it's like big, like it's big.
Yes.
And I'm just piling like huge pile of sand in the middle, like everything into just this massive pile, kind of in the center of this half circle. And I'm just not stopping. I'm just gonna keep going. And I'm like, all right, I'll get the sand. I'll get the sand. And
Oh
I'm gonna stop only long enough to pick up Alarin and set her on top of the pile I've already started. And then I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep adding more and more sand to this pile. I'm not gonna stop.
On top of the lizard. Lovely. You now have a
That's-
sandy lizard.
Oh my god, he's building a bunker.
Literally.
Alright.
Well,
Might as well get started with the foundation of this then.
yep.
Um,
Gonna down the sand. At least some of the sand. So
As you guys are building, you guys will notice Brad, with just like the most delicate care in the world, building his sandcastle, like with just really going in on it. He's got shells. He's got like little feathers. Going to town. Go ahead. Sorry, Allard.
I don't know what kind of castle we wanted to make.
Alarin, do you see what Brad's doing?
I see what Brad's doing. Maybe you should, take a chill pill for 2 seconds.
No, I have a mission for you, and I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna
What do
stop.
you
Stop running
want?
up.
what are
You need to.
doing?
We need you to find shinies. Find shinies for the castle. There has to be something on this beach that can give us the edge. These buckets aren't enough. And I'm gonna kind of like toss her off of
Jesus Christ.
the mound, like into the sand.
Alright.
Go, Alarin. Time is of the essence.
I'll
anything.
go find shinies.
And then I'll pick up Nyla, and I'll set Nyla on top of the pile.
And what do you want me to do up here?
Start building here. And I'm just gonna like hand her a bunch of like the shapes.
Did we want a wall around the castle? Do we just want a castle? What is the plan for the castle?
You start on the. How about you start on the castle, and then we'll work our way out.
Make it. I assume you know what castles look like. Make it pretty. I'm gonna go find shinies.
And then I'm gonna get back to digging and just adding more sand.
I mean, honestly, if there was supposed to be any form of regal elements, you are probably the best one on that one, Nyla.
Me? How?
Yeah.
I never built one.
Well,
I mean, at least you did have seen castles, I assume.
Yo, welcome in. Not entirely
I
sure.
knew.
There you go. Oh no, I didn't update the command. I'm so sorry.
I believe there was one.
Wherever you came from.
That's my bad.
No,
Welcome
I guess I'll
in,
work it from-
Donvert.
Oh,
That's my bad for not updating. I'm so sorry.
I do believe that.
I got home
yeah,
from
that's
work
the
late
castle.
and kind of scrambled to get stream set
Should
up.
we try to make a replica then?
We're on session 21. They're kind of having a little beach episode
Maybe
right
remote
now.
speaking, but that'd be a good base.
They're part of a sand
I
building
like the idea.
competition.
Alright, let's go for it.
Eve, do I find shiny things and shells and stuff?
Roll an investigation or perception.
Cool. Where's the tab? There it is.
But yeah, so my
I'll
apologies, Donver. How was your
do-
night going?
It doesn't matter. I'll do.
I'm gonna try and quickly fix it.
No, lovely.
Are you a big D&D fan? With an 11, you find a few shells that are broken, but they still look quite nice. You find like half a sand dollar and a few other kind of colorful pearlescent looking shells.
Sure, that'll work. I'll bring over the shell, whatever shells I've found so far. Found these. They're not perfect, but they're useful.
Those are still very nice. So, nice. Good find.
Want me to keep looking, or
I think you probably do one more small little scope and then help in with some of the details here.
Yes,
okay?
it is a good start, but I'm sure you can find better.
Oh, you. All right, I'll go try to look for some more. Do you want me to roll another one? Of either.
There we go, all fixed. Yeah, go for it. 23. You find tons of stuff. You find shiny rocks. You find whole shells. Full sand dollars. Just full all kinds of different like shiny shells and such. And I just go, well, we're going to run and shop, but I don't want to deal with
the super shiny
or else
cool
scheduling around
things
my
back
again.
over.
So I'm screaming in my dude. I
found more. Clearly.
feel that it's really hard to
Now I can
schedule.
help you guys build.
If it's at all
Shit.
helpful, there's a pretty large group of people that play D&D
Ruby?
Hiding.
in the
Did you find a
Discord.
diamond?
So I don't know if that would help you or not. But yeah, scheduling's a nightmare for sure.
Did I find that bracelet again? No, I'm kidding.
And I'm sorry, what was Nyla up to?
For now, working on like the basic shapes.
Okay.
But using my ink pen, I like to carve out the details and stuff like for the walls and the windows.
It's actually not too bad. It kind of depends on what you want to use. Like the first thing that I use online was Roll20. Okay. What is Variant up to? And so that's kind of what I've stuck with over the years.
Getting
but if you need any help, you could always reach out on Discord too. Okay.
And just kind of getting at least a moderate surplus of them. That way it's like, okay, here's some building blocks, here's some of these crabs and octopus and so on and so forth that we can use to help for like base building blocks and whatnot, as well as we can just kind of modify them to whatever we need them to be.
Okay.
Just basically getting like a small inventory that we can use.
Gotcha. As you guys are kind of doing this, you look over again. Brad's got out like small, like little, almost like scalpel like instruments to like carve out little tiny windows in his like little castle that he's got going on. He's got like a tower off to one side. And I'm gonna have you guys actually roll performance checks, I think.
Oh god.
Let me see. Actually, let me see if there's a better suited skill for building sand castles in D&D.
Something dex based? I don't know.
I've got nothing. Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder why you want something dex based. I think performance is what I would go with, unless you guys can make a solid case to roll a different skill.
Can I roll sleight of hand because I'm using a hand pen?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Carefully, like making small details all over the place and such.
Yeah, the only case against performance is that it's like a charisma-based skill and not like
That's
not like a tool.
Like a
skill.
hands-on.
That's fair.
It's like a dancing and singing skill.
That's fair.
I think sleight of hand would actually probably be more accurate.
Yeah, we'll do sleight of hand then. Yeah, we're gonna do a group sleight of hand check to see how well your sandcastle turned out.
Oh man, really? Jesus.
Oh.
Oh
Can I
boy.
re-roll that?
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on.
I
Hold
granted
on.
I'm only using molds. I'm not.
Our Steve, seeing that I'm doing the fuck up, can I rewind myself?
I'm picturing Nyla like forming something, or like going to like carve a little something, like a whole section just like collapses from the sand, and she just like tries to sneakily like rewind time and pretend like it never happened.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh no.
is that for all of us or just for her?
I think it's just Nyla.
It's just
a
Nyla.
Okay.
Oh.
It's better.
Let me do some quick math here really quick. Okay. So with your combined roll of 43, it looks pretty good. It doesn't look half bad. I think like it's not quite what you guys would have imagined.
Okay. Well, I want to elaborate and say I didn't stop adding to the pile of sand until it was
They're not allowed to use magic. That was one of the rules that was put forth.
until it was probably like 2 feet high. I just kept adding more and more to this giant mountain of sand.
Just this giant, looks like a shadow cast over like Brad's castle, and he's like, "You were blocking the sun for Brad."
And then it got, I got like, I don't know, like it's like 2/3 of a circle. I didn't do like a full circle around it, but I got like most of a circle, and it's like a pretty big moat.
Giant moat. Oh god.
And then I started like shaping stuff too once I was done.
Nobody's a dwarf, unfortunately. So as you guys kind of finish up, you hear the elf again cast some sort of spell so you can hear him across the beach. Because that's going to be the end of the time. Everybody put your shovels down, your buckets down. We're going to be coming around to grade your castles. And you see him and a couple other people start walking over towards the couple of people that you guys talked to in line. They have, a moderate castle. It's got like a couple towers and sort of a crumbly looking dry like sand wall. And they're like, "Oh, the really good effort put into this one. We see. Nicely done, kids." And they kind of continue down the line, and then they get to Brad's. And you guys see Brad's castle, and it is like just like picturesque. You can tell that you put a lot of care and love into it. And it's just like, of course, Brad is going to win again. No point looking at any other castles. And he's going to look over at you guys. And just then, there's a rumbling on the beach.
Oh no.
And you see
I'm
Brad...
like in the process of like trying to stick a feather in like the very top of the mound.
There's rumbling in the beach. You see kind of like Brad's like his castle kind of starts to shift a little bit, and you see him panic, and he like goes to try and like hold it up, and then all of a sudden his castle starts to get taller and taller.
I like turn to the others.
Oh no.
Brad's using magic. He's cheating. I knew it.
And
This is concerning.
the castle kind of starts to shake as you say that, and some sand falls off, and before you looks like sort of almost like a man made out of sand.
Oh, it's a baby man. Oh, there we go.
Oh
Oh,
no.
baby man.
Brad made that.
Brad, congratulations, you're a father.
No,
Oh,
Brad.
Where's You have to
Yeah.
pay child support, right?
Brad-
Brad,
Castle at
that's
all.
actually pretty impressive, Brad. I mean,
Yeah,
Hey.
I'll give you that.
yeah, that's
That
actually
is my castle.
You have the goal to
That's
support
not bad.
that.
The judge is like, Brad, you know you can't use magic. And he's just like, Brad did not build this. And it's going to let out this big roar. And it's going to kind of like smack Brad across the beach.
Oh shit!
And you see him like, it kind of continues to grow. No. There you go. It lets out this large roar. And I'm going to have you guys put yourselves on the map.
See, and people were like, why would you want a ballista ever? What's the point of a ballista? That's exactly why.
Yeah. Just somewhere that guard just kind of like, he's just like, oh, case of Sandman attacks. That's probably not.
Look, we're going to use this as leverage to make them build that ballista for hella cheap now.
When you don't know how to put yourself on the map and you've been playing D&D with this for a year.
Just
Steve's
drag your
literally
name
done
onto
it.
drag your name onto it from the.
Eh.
Just make sure that your character sheet isn't in its pop out. Like it's in its own separate window. Make sure it's not that. Just in the standard original pop out. Then you can just drag your little token on.
And our castle
Nope.
is right here.
Won't. Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna need a new mouse. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Oh, why are there two of me?
I don't know. I dragged you down there just to. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
No, I was gonna say it won't let me.
Varian, I had a thought while you were gone. Do you perhaps have javelins?
Yes, I do actually. You want to help? You want some?
I'm gonna raise both hands with like grabby hands.
How many you want?
2 should be fine.
2? Alright. I have 4 in total, so here are 2.
Sorry.
The
Thank you.
grabby hands.
The grabby hands.
Yeah. Gimme.
I don't think anybody does have
That's
soul
a big
spell.
initiative.
So I can't remember. Is that a
That is a
sorcerer thing?
fat
Hang on.
initiative. What the
Ooh.
hell? God damn.
Even just like our castle's not going down. He's ready to fight.
I kind of like raise my shield and turn to the others. Defend the castle walls, men.
You gotta roll yourself an
Oh my
initiative.
god, where's the...
Like the top of your sheet in the middle.
There it is. I didn't click myself. There. Jesus. I don't know what I rolled the first time.
You have a thing to let you roll twice, right?
I rolled once and then but I forgot to click myself, so the first roll that I did was a 15.
Right, but don't you have something that lets you roll twice for initiative, or no?
I
Barbarians.
don't know if it's twice or if it just adds. Hang on.
It's
There's
mostly
something, and I was looking for it. That's why I didn't roll right away.
grabby hands. But yeah, I think it's a plus your charisma bonus or whatever. What's this swashbuckler?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Initiative plus whatever I roll plus. I think it's charisma. I think you're right. I just can't find it.
Oh, it's like 7.
Oh yeah, it's charisma.
That one. It's not that one.
It's charisma. It's rakish audacity.
Literally the last one that I read. Yeah. Give yourself a bonus to your initiative. Rolls equal to your charisma modifier, which is
1. So we're gonna do 16.
1. So 16. Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
So first up is in fact Ebrin. What up, Buddha? How you doing?
It's a very
Oh, well.
interesting castle, man.
Let's see. Let Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, I made him way too big. Hold on, I just realized how big he was. There you go.
Let's see. I'll go 1, 2, 5. Where was I? Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll get right up here, and I will cast.
Ooh.
I see how large he is, and I'm like, okay, we gotta level this a little bit, and I will use my giant might on myself.
Let's see. At 3rd level, you have learned to imbue yourself with the might of
Get
giants. Bonus action, you
bigger.
magically gain falling
Little bigger.
benefits. Smaller than large, you become large. Alright, and you guys... What is it? Like, what does it look like when you do this?
I just get big.
Lord.
I kind of like double over for a minute, and then like just start like expanding, and me and all of my armor and my hammer and my shield all grow with me.
Okay, you guys see Ebron go forward and grow in size.
And
I think you still got full action.
I do. I'm looking over my things here. I'll kind of just bear my shield and wait, I think.
Okay. Then we go to Nyla.
Quickly taking out the hourglass from my messenger bag. I'll look over to Varian and say that it is your turn to have time on your side as I cast Haste on him.
Oh god, please don't make me. Oh my god, I feel very energetic. Alright.
Mountain Dew in your veins.
It's McDonald's Sprite.
Oh no.
Straps on those New Balances. Ready.
You know,
Fine.
New Balances are comfy.
Here's fun. And I'll carefully go around learning my mistake from last time. That
Oh.
the big men in front are pretty nice, but you can shoot them in the back. And that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, we're up to Alarin.
How far away am I? Oh god. Thank you. I was like, I can't draw the line. Alright, 45 feet. I help. There we go. I'm just gonna move like over here. That's all I'm gonna do for now. I mean, get oh gosh, what did we name the thing? Mist cutter. I'm gonna yeah, I'll grab the hilt of the of the it's not a scimitar, but for intents and purposes it is. Sword thing.
Cutlass.
Yeah, that word. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll grab it anyway. And kind of just hold on to that. And say Mist Cutter, if I could have some assistance, that would be great.
As you utter the words Mist Cutter, a ethereal, ghostly blade slides out of the sheath. And in it you see sort of like these twisting faces.
Oh, that's so weird. Alright, cool. yeah, and I'll just kind of hold on to that for now.
Okay. I'm just gonna, in your head, you hear, "Are there shinies afoot?"
There's always shinies.
And we'll go to Varian.
Halloran, who are you talking to back there?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
It'll
worried.
be fine. That'll be
Mm,
fine.
All right. Trust you.
That's your first mistake. I mean, what?
So, since I am hasted, I have a movement speed of 90 feet now.
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm fucking. I am. My name is Barry Allen. I'm going to, because I can easily. Yeah, I can easily get behind Mr. Sandman.
Run circles around him.
But for flair, always got to have some flair on there. As soon as Nyla casts haste on me, I'm just gonna kind of like do a quick pivot and start bolting as Ebron transforms into his larger form. I'm going to basically just run up his back and use his shoulder to launch off. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna get behind this guy, and in the air, I would like to rage.
Okay.
So in the air, front flip, bring the axe down as you all hear just a clap of thunder. This is purely just for flair. Go ahead and have Sandman roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh boy.
From me initiating my rage.
He rolled a really beefy 9.
9? Okay. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting what my... Just 1d6? Yeah, 1d6. Okay. So 5 points of lightning.
No.
As I
My
swing
boy.
my axe down on him. Or not axe, greatsword. I know words. First attack, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Plus, I think it... Oh gosh, what's my rage damage? I think it's 2 still. So 12 points of
Hit.
slashing damage. Then second strike, 18 to hit.
That hits.
9 points. And then for my hasted action, I'll make a third attack. 19.
That hits.
That'll be 14
Oh
points
my
of
God.
slashing damage.
Chill out, man.
All in quick, rapid succession. Just every strike you hear, just kind of just the clap of thunder go through. And that will be my turn.
Okay. He lets out this roar as you sort of like slash into his back on your way down from your very just beautiful flip that you did. And he's gonna turn on you, Therian, and he is going to raise a big sandy fist. Bring it down on you as he sort of yells. He's got sand pouring from his back where you cut into him. 25 to hit.
25 will definitely hit.
It'll be 12 damage.
Is that halved already?
No.
6.
Okay. He's gonna make another attack with his other fist. That one's at an 11.
11 will miss.
Okay. His hand just kind of hits into the sand next to you, and he draws it back up, kind of drawing sand back into his fist. We are back to Ebron.
Seeing him turn around on Varian, I'm just gonna come up behind him and swing with my Warhammer. Not that. That.
Okay. 8 won't quite do it.
and then I'll take my extra attack.
Okay.
Oof.
Nah, 1.
Oh
Oof.
no.
Does this count as flanking?
Oh yeah, you would have advantage. I'm
Oh.
so sorry, Bear.
Okay, so we'll count both of those as the first attack then.
Well, seeing that, can you in range? Let's see. Yeah, seeing that he's missing, I'll make him reroll, rewind time a little bit.
Okay, so I will roll again for the first attack. That's a little better.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh my god.
And it's going to do that plus an extra d6 from my giant might.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it'll do 11.
Hey, damage is damage.
Big damage.
Yes.
And then I will take the second attack
That also hits.
for that plus that, so 10.
Ooh.
And then when the second strike hits, my fire rune will flare up,
Okay.
and I will use my bonus action to invoke my fire rune. So it'll be 2d6 fire damage, and he must succeed on a
Strength
save
Okay.
or be restrained.
For
So I'll
1
roll for the
minute.
fire damage first,
Okay.
for 7,
Nice.
Oh my god.
and then a strength save. I don't know what the save is.
I think it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier. I think for Rune Knights it's intelligence based.
I think you might be right.
Let me double check.
I can pull it up too. I need to add that to the actual tooltip.
It's definitely way higher than 9. That's what he rolled. Let's see. So he is restrained.
For
So
1 minute.
when the second strike hits, the rune flares up and these fiery chains just erupt out of the sand and dig into all parts of his body.
Yeah, he roars in pain. You see these fiery shackles start to dig into his little sandy
8.
body.
8 plus 2 plus con. Okay, so it would be a 15 to save. That's what I thought.
Sort of desperately trying to strain and like break out of those shackles.
Okay. And it says the effects of restraint at the bottom of the tip.
Yep.
Of the text.
Uh,
And
Is he restrained in a certain direction? Like, can he?
he's
pivot or
restrained
turn or
facing. He's
anything?
restrained facing Varian.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And then I'm not done yet.
Ooh.
I will action surge.
oh snap!
Yeah. Yeah.
So hold on, let me burn these resources. That, that. Okay, so those are good. And I will attack it with advantage again.
14.
14 to hit.
14 does not quite do it.
Okay, and then my extra attack.
Okay.
19 to hit
That does hit.
for 5 plus 4 is an additional 9.
Not bad, not bad.
And now I will end my turn.
Okay, you had your turn. Nyla, in front of you is this large sandman, chained down by fiery shackles. You see sand kind of pouring out of his wounds, kind of below him. He's not looking well.
Very excited. I'm holding both javelins in my arms. They're like clanking against each other as I'm running closer. And you can hear my like muttering like I am the ballast. I am the ballast. And she's gonna make a small mound of sand with her feet before aligning the javelin over here
Okay.
towards the column. before casting catapult.
Yeah.
Third level
Is-
stat.
Everybody watch
Wait.
out!
Is catapult is catapult a save?
Yeah, it is a save. So since he's your strength, does he have like?
He
Is
has
it-
a
It's a dex save?
disadvantage on deck saves.
Oh, well, he's gonna have to do a deck save. Let's see. Does it? Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Does it-
okay.
Oh.
No, that's not damage.
That's not right.
That's not right at all.
What the?
Oh, I see. Yeah, level 3.
Oh.
Wait.
There you go.
There it is.
That doesn't seem right. Hold on. What the fuck? What is the first number? That's 2d8. That should be 3d8. Jesus Christ, that would be like way too much, isn't it? Let me pull the thing. Let me pull the thing. Cause I probably fucked it up. So it's 3d8 damage. Oh, it is. It is right.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
That seemed a lot, but it is right.
30 damage total is what you just. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. It's 3d8 level 1, and I'm upcasting it as a level 3, which is 1d8 extra for
Oh,
first
okay.
slot. So it's 2d8, which is a 12. And the
Wait, so it's
18 is-
5d8?
It is 5d8 as I cast it level 3.
Jesus.
And it's a
And
16
disadvantage
dex
I
on
don't-
Okay.
I don't get. I don't get to poke the Sandman. It's fine. I get it. I don't get to use my shiny new
Okay.
sword. Oh, I guess is it shiny? I don't know.
So I think this is his third save that he's had to roll, and you rolled a 9. I think this is his third 9. Is that right?
999.
He... That's so weird.
You are the ballista.
Yeah, all 3 saves he did, he rolled 9s.
I
It hits him.
It's okay. I get it. I don't get to. I don't get to poke the Sandman. I get it.
What does it look like when you kill him?
exactly what it sounds. It is just a javelin being launched at eye speed as I set it up towards him, point towards
Or-
the sand golem question mark, the sand person, and just launch it extremely fast. Just it goes through and just falls into the water somewhere into the ocean, maybe piercing a fish that caught.
It just
that
keeps
was caught on
going.
fire. It
The
just
javelin just keeps
going.
going.
It strikes Brad.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
No, not Brad.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So you guys I don't like that's the cutest image in my head. It's just Nyla like running like I am the ballista. I am the ballista.
My
Clearly it
child,
worked.
you are the ammo. You're right, God.
Alright, you guys are out of initiative.
Sweet.
I'm gonna apologize to Miss Cutter real quick and be like, my companions killed it too quickly.
Sandman just sort of disintegrates back into the sand, just leaving a little lump where Brad's sandcastle used to be.
Well,
Kind of like. And turn to the others.
I'm gonna sit back down next
Well,
to our sandcastle.
That wasn't so bad.
Did
We
we
don't
have
need
any
no
finishing
battles.
touches for our sandcastle?
Yes, we had all of
I-
my shinies.
I'm just wondering if there's anything else we need to put on before.
kinda-
No, it was they were judging, so we can't add anything else.
Oh, alright. Fair enough. I just walk my way back to our sandcastle.
In like the chaos of like what was going on and people like running around the beach and stuff and
I don't have a black screen. I just
with the
double
Sandman
checked mine.
collapse, that kind of like give what's left of Brad's castle like a little kick.
That's super weird. I'm not sure why.
It says add insult to injury over there. Damn.
See the elf will kind of like look around. You guys will notice that yours is the only sandcastle still standing.
Oh no.
So the elf will kind of walk up and he's just like, well, I guess by default, you win the annual sand building competition.
Woo!
Nyla, did you hear that? We're royalty.
You're gonna see kind of Brad kind of like walk over, looking really dejected, and he goes, Brad is the Brad is sorry. And he's gonna just sort of run off in the other direction, kind of crying. And the elf will each give you sort of like a little flower crown atop your head, sort of adorned with these like flowers that are kind of in the color of the ocean.
Pretty.
And just a mix of different colors.
Pretty to go with my
Thank you.
tinfoil hat.
I'm gonna turn to the elf. I accept the crown and I like put it on my head. Sir, this is my first time on the beach. Is that a normal thing that happens? Sand men erupting from the ground and wreaking havoc?
I can't say that is a normal occurrence. It's certainly a first for us. This is the 10th year that we've done the sand building competition, and it's never happened before. We thank you for being here to save us from whatever that monster was.
Very well. Of course, it is our duty as adventurers. And
That's super weird,
as
Marsh.
king of this beach, I'm gonna
Sure, why?
I'm gonna like plant my head of my hammer down in the sand. As king of this beach, by royal decree, I demand tribute for our victory.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
And I'm gonna like put my hands on my hips and like stand tall.
I mean, you're not really like actual royalty.
I'm eating my flower crown in the meantime.
What?
I'm eating my flower crown in the meantime.
Like within the
Oh
flower
my
crown, there's like
God.
a little pin in it that says like, I participated in the 10th annual sand building
That's fair enough,
competition.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't pushing push to talk. Like in the flower crown, there is like a pin kind of in it. It says like I participated in like the 10th annual the castle building contest. And he's just like, I mean, don't eat those. And look, you're not like real royalty. Like I said, it's just like an honorary title. There's nothing, you can't make decrees. The beach is for everybody.
Don't worry, sir. The beach is for everyone. I will be a benevolent ruler. Everyone will be allowed on my beach.
Oh my goodness.
Is it possible to rename the beach to something else as
No.
ruler? We should be allowed to do that.
No, see, look, okay, I don't know how to explain this to you. You guys aren't actually the rulers of the beach. It's just kind of like a fun thing, like a fun title. You get, you're not really like the rulers. You can't make any laws or anything.
Laren's gonna like shake her head at Ebron and Nyla.
Sir, what is your name?
Mine, Alfred.
Alfred. Sir, we must soon depart from Okeanos. And so I task you with protecting this beach. I
Well,
hereby declare you steward of the beach.
look, I'm very honored that you would think of me when naming a
Let
steward.
no harm befall the good people
Okay.
who come here to vacation.
Look, sir, we have guards here for that. I don't.
And then you shall lead them into battle to protect this
Oh,
beach and the good people.
No, I just
Sir,
judge
this
the
is a
sand.
This is a great honor. And you insult us by refusing it.
I have to humbly refuse. I have to get back to my family. Thank you for the hydrate.
Go ahead, sir.
Cheers.
Very well.
You're good.
But if any harm befalls those who
E-
take refuge in our kingdom, I'm just gonna walk away.
He's just gonna kind of like shake his head as you guys leave the beach. I think that's where we'll end our episode.
thank you so much for watching. And again, we are playing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of this unfold as it happens, come drop by the stream. Also, all of our players are fellow streamers, and if you like what you heard, please go check them out. They are all absolutely fantastic folks. I'll have links to their Twitch pages down in the description below as well. Thanks again, and we hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.